hits South Ukraine as Russia in UN spotlight over escalation. Welcome back. The details. My name is Nermeen Abdurrahman. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met on Sunday with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Electricity and Renewable Energy Dr. Mohammed Shaker al-Marqabi, and the Minister of Public Business Sector Engineer Mahmoud Kamal. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi said the meeting dealt with reviewing the efforts to develop the aluminum industry in Egypt. In this context, President Sisi was also briefed on the state's efforts to develop and raise the efficiency of the Misr Aluminum Company in partnership with foreign expertise and with the aim of maximizing the production, manufacturing and marketing of aluminum and its ores. The President directed to strengthen the existing efforts to provide a supportive environment for the national heavy industry sector. The President also directed the continuation of studies related to providing sources of electrical energy consumed in the company by relying on additional sources of new and renewable energy, particularly solar energy. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi directs the completion of the stages of developing the basic primary education system as a strategic approach for the state to enhance the capabilities of all Egyptians. President Sisi met on Sunday with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Education and Technical Education Dr. Reda Higazi. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi said that the meeting followed up on the state's strategy for the development of education. The President directed the completion of the stages of developing the primary education system as a strategic approach for the state to enhance people's potentials and improve youth skills to serve as a culture that enhances the learning process. The President also directed attention to the teacher sector as the main artery of the educational process, with the selection of 1,000 distinguished teachers to qualify them at the highest level for a better future generation. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry addressed the 77th round of the UN General Assembly, tackling Egypt's vision towards world crises and challenges and echoing the African and other developing countries. Shoukry called for respecting the UN system, the activation of its role and its restructure seriously and objectively to enable it to respond to the challenges the world faces and fulfill the demands of the world nations. As for Ethiopia's controversial dam, Shoukry said while Egypt recognizes Ethiopia's rights to develop, it will not let go any of its rights of the water of the River Nile, reiterating his call for the international community to push for a binding and legal agreement among all concerned bodies. Minister of Defense and Military Production General Mohammed Zaki left Cairo for an official visit to the United Arab Emirates. The visit comes within the framework of discussing ways of military cooperation between the armed forces of both the brotherly nations. The visit is expected to tackle issues of common interest. The cooperation reflects the strong ties linking the two countries, and it comes as a continuation of military cooperation between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. Upon the directives of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, two military transport planes headed to Somalia loaded with quantities of aid to help to ease the burdens on the Somalia people. Earlier, Egypt condemned the terrorist attack on a military training center south of Somali capital Mogadishu. Egypt affirmed its constant stance toward denouncing all forms of violence, extremism and terrorism. This came as a suicide attack claimed by the Somali terrorist group of Al-Shabaab killed at least 7 people and injured 9 others in Mogadishu. Local military commander Abdullahi Adan said that a desperate terrorist blew him